Hello everyone, welcome to OnyxEarth Tarot. Everything you need to know about me is in a description box below. So we are back with another pick a card reading. It is timeless, it is love based, and we are going to see the next time your person sees you, what they think, they feel, how they act, all of the things for any type of connection. It could be ex, crush, twin flame, soulmate, karmic connection, future partner, all of the things, all of the connections, whatever, however it relates to your situation and however it resonates, take it, okay? So we do have these astrology based oracle decks so we can get more clarity. We do have some love based oracle decks as well as that twin flame soulmate hybrid. So I am not going to further delay the reading. This is the moment in which you select your pile, especially if you are visually impaired or if you simply like to hear me verbally describe the pile, okay? So pile 1 is the black obsidian, pile 2 is the pink angel aura, and pile 3 is the smoky quartz. I will give you a moment to meditate on your pile, and if you need more time, go ahead and pause the video. All right, pile 1, if you selected this black obsidian, look at that, so pretty, then this is your reading. Let's see the next time your person sees you. I am going to start with that oracle deck. It is the Sacred Geometry Activations Oracle to see, just to get a general message about the connection. I love using this deck in conjunction with the Psychic Tarot because they both have cards associated with the chakras. So if you need energy healing as it relates to that, or just any work on those, or your person does, it may come out with this. Now I am shuffling this, but I do want to take a moment. It is morning. I have my tea. And I love sharing the messages. I just want to take a second and share this message really quickly. For the tea, it is an interesting message and may be relevant for you. It says the world needs your unique gifts. Don't leave with them still inside you. So like I said, that just may be something you need to hear today. That may just be a general message for you. So let's hop right into the card that I am going to get for an overview of your connection, just so we can see what it's going to be like the next time this person sees you. Goodness, some of you, this is a future connection. This is going to be the next person for you. Take it as it resonates. So let's get a message for you. What is this? Third eye chakra. Okay, so that really speaks to that message. Now, I'm not going to get too off topic. But I do want to say that I was called to read this message to you, right? Like I said, it says the world needs your unique gifts. Don't leave with them still inside you. That is for you specifically, pile 1. Definitely the case since I was called to read that to you. But it says, third eye chakra, the frequency of the third eye chakra, the indigo flower of life supports our intuition and our inner knowing, our imagination and our psychic powers. So you may be psychic. Or you may be super intuitive, or you may just have a certain understanding of things that other people don't, especially as it relates to specific gifts that you have. You may just see that you may just have an innate talent or an innate knowing of certain topics or certain things, or just certain skills. Could be physical skills that just come very naturally to you, that may be very complex to others. And that is so because you need to share that with the world. Now, again, I don't want to get too off topic. You do also have the crown chakra, which is connecting you to source at the bottom. So I mentioned the chakras. You have 6 and 7. I shuffled this I cleansed this deck and shuffled prior to the reading, but it's just interesting that it also came up. So again, you have the frequency of the crown chakra. The violet flower of life supports our spiritual connection to the universe and our ability to transmute negative energy to light. So you bring joy to people, and you also bring joy to this person, and I can see that it is mutual, okay? So the next time this person sees you, they're likely to be discussing something they're very good at or something you're very good at. They're going to encourage you, or you'll encourage them. Again, I'm going to speak as though these are their actions, since that's what we're asking about. But if it applies to you and how you will be engaging them, just take it that way, okay? But yeah, this person is likely to tell you how inspired they are by you and whatever it is that you do, or however you behave in a certain way, and encourage you in that area. So very positive energy coming through. But again, that third eye and crown chakra energy coming through is something that you definitely need to be mindful of. Sorry, I'm shaking the stand. Let me see if I can get 3 cards here, and I will take the bottom, and we will see the next time your person sees you. Yeah, something about you, pile one. Deeply intuitive, deeply spiritual, very gifted, very, very smart, and just you have a lot going on. So this is the number 9, solitude. This is the hermit. You may be in hermit mode, you may just be to yourself, you may have pulled back from the connection, but the next time you see this person, it will be probably after some time of either no contact or just a little bit of distance, so that you can focus on yourself, so that they could focus on themselves. But the situation in which they see you, it will be a very routine thing, right? Because Virgo rules the 6th house of the day-to-day life. It is your work, it is just your mundane activities, the way you maneuver through life day to day, without thinking too deeply and intensely about it. Now that said, this also talks about attention to detail. So it could be something very specific, a very specific situation or a specific type of setting that you'll be in when you engage this person the next time they see you. Okay, but this again 6th house is wellness, it is health, it is acts of service, it is all of the things associated with Virgo and whatnot. But again, it rules primarily the day to day. So again, very routine activity in which you see them. But again, something about you and your energy when they see you is very, very independent. Not in a I don't need anyone kind of way, but just in a I am focused on me and myself currently. And this person's gonna have a lot of respect for that. They're gonna see a certain wisdom in you that they hadn't noticed before. Okay, so let me see if I can get 2 more cards, and then I'll take the bottom and develop it a little more. Pile 1. Lots of major energy. You are in a very pivotal moment of your life, pile 1, okay? You have triumph. This is the Chariot. It is Cancer, 4th house energy, comfort, stability, your roots, your ancestry, past lives, where you've been, right? So something about I love this energy. I'm trying to like create more space because these cards are larger than most decks. Here, this talks about an accomplishment. So next time you see your person, either they will be very accomplished in some way, or you will, and it could be both. But it just talks about somebody that just put their head down, got to work, and just was working on something in private or just to themselves, just really grinding it out, and then beginning to finally see some success, beginning to see some recognition, some praise, some positive results, right? Some comfort from all of that. I'm hearing deprivation, like being deprived, like kind of pulling back, but seeing that harvest in some sort. So let me get 1 more card. So sorry that I am knocking the stand. This new way that I can shuffle, I really like it a lot, but sometimes I get in the way of the stand. So we do have another major arcana card. This is patience. This is the temperance card of expansion, along with this energy in the hermit of knowledge, higher knowledge, spiritual. You may be on some kind of cleanse, some kind of fast, some kind of spiritual journey of some sort, or just a healing journey. But this hermit and temperance energy talks about moderation. You may be pulling back, you may be it definitely feels like some sort of cleanse. It could be eating, it could be certain drinks, it could be certain things that you're cutting out of your life. It could be strictly energy. It could be energetic shifts that you're making. But this person recognizes that when the next time they see you, and like they're like, oh, you're very successful at that, power one. Like, you're doing really well. You look good. I can tell you feel good. And you're really progressing on this journey that you have. But again, you may be psychic, you may be an energy reader of some sort, but this is a very intense energy. And I love this for your connection, because it seems like you two are kind of in alignment, because the third eye chakra talks about telepathic energy. It's kind of like you two on the same page, thinking very much in alignment, seeing eye to eye, literally with the eye. So and then moderation, it talks about some, not just patience and moderation, but compromise. Okay, that card itself, so like compromise, like you two kind of meeting each other halfway. So that's the energy the next time this person sees you. And also like expanding your perspective, so being a lot more open to their views and them the same way to you. So just being on the same page, very peaceful energy, very in alignment. It feels like a divine connection of some sort. Not saying it has to be like twin flame or anything like that. It's just two people that have purpose. And every single card you have on the table from this deck is major arcana. You have the Tower, so it could have been a major disruption. It could that put you into this hermit mode that made you two kind of separate from one another for a little bit, but it's gonna be okay. It's all stabilizing, especially with this ninth house Sagittarius energy of expanding and growing above it and growing beyond it, and also learning more about each other and learning more about the world and life itself. Like you two feel very, very like philosophical, and it's a very calm, relaxing, and peaceful energy as it relates to connection. Next time you two see each other, it's going to be very easy. If it's been rough, it's not going to be that way the next time they see you, okay, at all. But I will say this disruption, this Tower energy, it does talk about a shift. It talks about a change. So if it's been chaotic, or if it's been a struggle, or if there's been distance, it's because there's been aspects of the connection that just were not going to work as they were, right? You two had to kind of grow, pull back, grow, and evolve, and just become different versions of yourselves, more evolved versions of yourself before you could really connect, okay? If there's been distance. And even if you haven't had like major distance, like if you're just not really interacting, because again, this is day-to-day energy in the Solitude card, if you're just not seeing each other as often or interacting with one another as often, it's because, again, there's aspects of you, aspects of them that need to kind of fade away for this to happen harmoniously, okay? So I'm going to put this down. I'm very impressed with this energy coming through for you. So let me pull from the astrology-based decks for you, and then we will get more energy about how this person, next time they see you. I'm not going to take it because it's like a whole bunch of cards, but I will say you may have Virgo placements, because Virgo is here, the healer. Okay, and that is a confirmation about that day-to-day energy coming through. The next time you see them, it'll be very routine and a casual encounter, okay? So let me see if I can get one to pull out the way that I want it to. There we go. Thank you so much. At the bottom, you have play. It's going to be very fun. Right? It's going to be very fun. It's going to be a building up moment with the waxing crescents, kind of maybe engaging each other, getting a little closer, or making a little more time for one another with the waxing crescent, because that's building up energy. But play, it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun, but again, casual day-to-day energy. I'm going to put this here so that I don't take up too much space. But what is this? Threshold. I love that for you. It is a solar eclipse, so that may be a relevant timeline. This could be yeah, it could be relative to the timeline. This is a timeless reading, so whenever you stumble upon this, an eclipse may be relevant to the connection, or this could be the history of the connection as well. But threshold talks about being almost there. It talks about being almost there, so close that you're on the brink of something. And with this triumph energy here, I see that you two are working on something independently of one another that is really working out. And because of that, you're patient. You've been or will be patient with one another enough to where it just works, because you both have your own things going on. And with play and disruption, me not really consciously doing that with the messages, it feels like you two may actually take a break from whatever it is you're working on, whatever your day-to-day lives are, to kind of enjoy one another's company. So I love that energy. Very peaceful, very mature energy, regardless of age, okay? So let's pull more energy to see what it's going to be like the next time this person sees you. Again, very, very chill, very chill vibe, okay? I promise I'm going to try to stop knocking this over. I think what's making it worse today is that the cards I'm using are a little bit bigger than I'm used to, which is funny. That could be relevant to your connection, like, and oh goodness, I do not mean that in a sexual way. So Aquarius energy, it's originality, philanthropy, and progressive imaginings. I think I said this coupling feels very philosophical, very innovative, and that is the energy of Aquarius. It is 11th house energy of networking, of community-based energy, of culture. It is community, right? It is everybody that may not be close in friendship, but it is shared goals, shared aspirations, a shared mission. Okay, that's the energy of this card. So it just feels really good, really positive. That may be the instance in which this person sees you, is doing some type of work out casually, out socially, out networking, just out with friends of friends. Like you may encounter each other by being close in proximity for whatever networking, professional or just acquaintance based energy, right? At the bottom, you do have conjunction, which really truly embodies the message I was talking about earlier. It says a union, merging and coming together. It is that third eye, seeing eye to eye energy, being on the same page. So I love that energy for you. I'm going to put this deck over here. And I may shift it in a second, but yeah, it just feels like very calm, very peaceful, very easygoing energy, just fun and like not chaotic at all, okay? Let's see, we've got this Moonology deck. The next time you see this person. Yeah, somebody's going to be doing really well. And I do see some type of victory of some sort, like being almost there, possibly celebrating something. And again, it could be community-based. It could be professional-based of some kind, okay? Could be even as, could be a graduation with that Sagittarius 9th house vibes. Could definitely be the case, a graduation, a group, right? That could be the community. It could be a graduation for some of you. So let me see. Next time you see this person. I am so sorry. At some point we will get it together with the shaking of the stand. I've never hit it this many times. I think I've used it 3 times. You've only seen it once so far, depending on which videos I upload when. But something about shaking the stand may be relevant. Maybe I don't know. Tell me in the comments how that's relevant. But I've never hit it this many times. But you have a fiery climax approaches, full moon in Aries. I'll put it here. Full moon in Aries. So it talks about like that threshold, that triumph here. This is a combination right here, and that conjunction, being on the same page. Something is going to work out, and maybe that may be what brings you two closer together. You do have confidence is your key to success. New moon in Leo. So it feels like, don't want that here. Where am I gonna, I'm trying to place it in a position where I can see it happening. We'll leave it here for now. So anyway, it feels like someone's going to be feeling really good, very confident with that triumph, and this confidence is your key to success card. It just feels like really, really happy, peaceful energy. I don't know why. It's just really like, it's like a breath of fresh air. It's like a release, right? So the next time you see this person, it's going to be like a relief for one or both of you for whatever reason. It could be related to all of this acquaintance energy. It could be like a goal that was achieved, because I am seeing again the victory. So let me just hop right into the love-based oracle deck so that we can get more energy on the actual romantic nature of the connection. But you two are going to be in such a positive space as individuals, such a successful space as individuals, that it's just going to naturally flow well for you the next time you see each other. Okay. Okay. Pile 1. Choices. That's an interesting card to get here. It says 2 or more will be vying for your attention at once. You'll have to choose which one to pursue. Ooh, I love this energy, only because, so this victory could be like a social setting. Like, look at all of the social energy, like out socializing, and it feels like this victorious energy, either you, your person, or it could be both. It's like, in the setting, there's a lot of people, right? And it's day to day, it's casual, it's nothing huge. I mean, it could be a celebration, it could be a monumental moment, right? But it still feels very casual. And so in this choices, it almost feels like your person or you is going to feel victorious, because the choice will be you or them. So like if this person has options in a room full of people, like potential suitors or people that want to date them, then it's going to be very clear that they're not interested in anyone but you. And then if it's you that has all of these people vying for your attention, then you making it clear that you only have eyes for them is going to just feel really good. So that's all of this peace and harmony, is you two being on the same page, this conjunction card of kind of understanding where you two stand and other people not being able to influence it, right? Emotional affair. It says it will be hard to resist an emotional connection with someone who is already involved. Again, already involved. So it's like, yeah, you have all of this casual energy, and maybe this casual energy could be the nature of your connection, but for whatever reason, the next time they see you, it's going to be like clear that there's an emotional attachment between the two of you, and that where there are options, it is not really an option. You choose each other each time. So that's very, very beautiful energy for you and your connection. I love that for you. Let me pull from this other deck. Hold on. The next time your person sees you. Ah, that's beautiful. Building a future. This one is a keeper. Your love life is ascending to the next level. So that feels like, again, those options, those choices, like there's something that happens the next time they see you where it's like, oh, okay, this is it. Like we're on the same page. Like we're looking ahead together. So something, again, it could be that social setting where there's options and whatnot, but it very secure, right? Look at the bottom. It says security. What is yours will always be yours. This love is secured by the divine. A security. That is all of this calm. That is all of this peace, that understanding, being on the same page, eye to eye energy. Is you two are very secure in your connection and the nature of it, and no one can touch it. So that's beautiful energy for you. I don't know if it's because you two kind of have that stable day-to-day energy established, but you two feel very, very secure with one another. And I think that's beautiful for the connection, because obviously if you are watching this reading to see the next time you see this person and how they'll be, there's some insecurity there, but that's not going to be there for much longer. Okay. The next time you see them. Okay. I'll take it. You have at the bottom attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully, being fully present. Something about you two feel very, very, and again, even if you're not consciously spiritual, right? Like, or if they're not, something about you two is very, very, aligned with the divine energy. Again, this hermit, like it says, like enjoying this moment fully, just being present, being comfortable in the moment and enjoying the connection at whatever stage it is. Like not looking too far ahead, not dwelling on past, just really enjoying each other in the present. And that's the type of energy that you two are going to have the next time they see you. And it's going to be like this intense attraction. Again, it's not a choice. It's not an option. You two, again, a union, a merger here in this conjunction card. So let me see what the card is that came out. It came out in reverse, but that's very interesting. And it says getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So for me, with it coming out the way that it did, like this in the reverse, it feels like a connection where you two become a lot more familiar, where you already are familiar. It's like getting to know each other in reverse does not feel like you two are guarded. It could have been a past energy coming through, and that's why it's like that. That's been the blockage, getting to know each other. So this is your confirmation that this is your pal. If there's been in the past instances of just difficulty of you two connecting and seeing each other day to day and making time for one another, if that's been an issue, that's going to change. But I do see it as you two just kind of acknowledging who one another are, not focusing too much on the plans, like knowing that there's plans for the future, but not hyper fixating on that, right? Not overly anticipating that, allowing yourself to enjoy each other presently as you are in a connection, and getting to know each other organically without prompting each other. Like, you know what I mean? It's like going on dates, asking specific questions. Instead of doing that, just getting to know each other through your interactions, through your experiences that you share, right? That's what I'm seeing. So let me pull from this deck. I'm interested to see what Melanin Pop is going to say, because it has a variety of messages that come through, okay? It's a very eclectic deck, and I love that about it. I will fix these cards. I just don't want to knock this hand again, so just bear with me as I get this card from Melanin Pop. What is this? Tea. So let me tell you, I am about to take a sip of tea. I want to pull more than one from this deck. Let me fix this, and let me take a sip of this tea. So for the last 5 minutes, I'm like, I should sip my tea, but I'm like, I'm not gonna stop the reading. I'm not gonna like pick up my cup as I'm trying to talk. I'm in the middle of a message. I'm not gonna do it. But something about tea. So you two may meet up for tea. You may share a bond of liking tea. One of you may, or you may get some tea regarding your person next time you see them. Or they may get tea on you, or someone may share some information that is relevant to the next time that they see you or you see them. You know, it says gossip, eavesdropping, storytelling. With all this Aquarius energy, it does feel like some eavesdropping energy. Even with third eye, it's like intuitive energy, but again, third eye is like foresight, being able to see things that may or may not be your business. So that could be the energy. Like people may be talking or gossiping, especially since you do have Aquarius. And I'm realizing that at the bottom here, you do have new moon in Leo. So that Leo Aquarius axis, it is very, very public, very social energy, because Leo rules your friendships. It is joy and pleasure. But again, it is that fifth house of fun and socializing, and Aquarius is fun and socializing again, but from more of a goal-oriented perspective, of a mission, of a community-based thought process. So a lot of attention here with this coupling. So maybe lots of gossip next time this person sees you. People are going to be talking, or maybe it could be as simple as you two just bonding over communication, because it does say storytelling. But I'm not going to lie, that gossip, eavesdropping energy with the third eye and this Aquarius together, it feels like gossip, especially with choices. That's a very public energy. Fiery climax approaches, it feels like public. Okay, so just you know, be mindful of that energy as it comes through. But I definitely want to pull one more from this deck. At the bottom, you do have immaturity. It says childish, defensive, foolish, juvenile. So there may be some childish people around you, or your person that don't know how to mind their own business. So let me get one more card, and I will take the bottom, and then we will get into that last deck. That is the Twin Flame Soulmates Hybrid. So maybe you or your person are really successful. I did mention that energy earlier. You have the powerful man. It says strong entrepreneur, boss, leader, mature, and empowerment. So again, it could be a community leader of some sort. One or both of you could be like leader of some sort, but it just gives one of you has a very powerful aura, especially with that Leo Aquarius axis here. Again, a lot of attention, could be a teacher of some sort, but definitely this energy, and that correlates with this T card a lot, because people are very interested in individuals that embody this powerful man energy. And this is not gender specific. This could be you, your person, or both, but just something about this energy says attention, attraction, and again, authority, and just all of the things that people find interesting. Okay, so you do have at the bottom of the deck revenge. It says newness, revenge body, luxury, reaching goals, sudden success. So somebody's got to glow up. You, your person, could be both. Someone has some success coming in, and people are going to be very mindful and noticing it. Like it could be, again, a good graduation. It could be professional, advancing professionally. It could be all of the things, but something's going to happen the next time you see this person. And it's going to be very quick success with a fiery climax approaches. You may not even see it coming with that solar eclipse, that threshold, just something that may catch you off by surprise. And it will be juicy with this T card. It'll probably be juicy. And Tower is a chaotic energy of something shifting quickly that no one was expecting. So I'm just feeling like with this revenge card, like somebody's got a sudden glow up coming right away, and no one sees it coming. And it's going to be a lot of conversation. And for whatever reason, your connection is relevant here. Okay, so let me pull from this deck. I think I want 3 before I close it out from this deck specifically, and then we will wrap this up. Okay, Power One. So let me see. Let's see. All right. Hopeful wants to be seen. So that's a message for some of you at heart. It could be you hoping, them hoping. Someone's very, very hopeful here, okay? Could be an offer coming in. Someone hoping that the other accepts. So let's see. And that could be romantic or otherwise, okay? You have, wait, is that card supposed to be in this deck? It is. So you have seduction, but it is in reverse. So that is an interesting energy. It's like a very, very serious energy. Again, maybe it's the deeply spiritual nature of the connection. Maybe it is the peaceful energy. Like there's a lot of attraction, but you have seduction in reverse, and it's like tie the knot. Yeah, definitely a very serious, and that's why that's like that. It's not that this person isn't attracted to you sexually, it's just that that is not the nature. So if you were asking, I know I do a lot of 18 plus readings. I have a lot on the channel. I've even put them in playlists, so definitely go back and watch those if that's what you're interested in. But this reading is not one of them, and it's very clear. If you were thinking like, oh, I wonder if she's going to get to 18 plus energy, your person's like, no, that's not what we're here to talk about today with seduction in reverse. We're talking about the serious nature of the connection. So honestly, some of you are going to get like turned down for sex soon. And that's interesting that it came out like your person's like, you'll be almost there and your person's like, listen, I'm trying to be a little more serious with you. They may be on a cleanse. They may be abstinent for a little while. They may be abstaining for sex for spiritual purposes or something, and they're not gonna go for it, and they'll be like, we're a lot more serious than that. So let's just be patient, right? With that patience card, and we'll get there. So that could be it. That feels like the nature of some of your connection. Okay. So let me see if I can get two more. And I've got one, sparks fly. So the connection is intense. So that's probably why this seduction energy is here. It's very passionate. It feels very good. You two are really connecting in a way that maybe you haven't for a while or never have. And it's like the sparks are flying and you may try to take it there, or maybe they'll try to take it there, and someone will either reject it, or you may, honestly, with the conjunction, it doesn't even have to be to reject it. I do see some of you that is happening, but it feels like you two may be on the same page, or you're gonna wait. Now that I'm really getting an energy, I'll say that the majority of you're gonna mutually decide, okay, let's wait. Some of you are definitely gonna get rejected, a little less than like maybe like 40% of you, okay? But sparks fly, like you two are really gonna be connecting when they see you the next time, okay? So let me get one more and I will take the bottom. Okay, pile one. I love this energy for this pile though, because it feels very genuine and it feels good. Like it's not, there's no negative vibes or anything like that. Even if that's been the case in the past, there's not any conflict. Secret admirer. So again, if this person hasn't been honest about how they feel, or if you're unsure, here's your confirmation, the secret admirer. Like this person's going to be a little more open about the fact that how deeply they care about you, and how deeply they've been caring about you. If this is a connection that you haven't been sure about, but you do have at the bottom swept away. So you're going to be kind of like swept off your feet by this person the next time they see you, because they're going to the energy is going to be very mutual, right? You do have coming through. I will just take it because it does kind of feel like an ascension of this. Do you see the scene shift? I love when cards do that. Sometimes you have the swept away energy leading into the proposal. So this person could very much be, some of you may get that proposal. Some of you may get a commitment. Some of you may get like a proposal for a date of some sort, depending on the stage of your connection. And again, swept off your feet into this proposal energy. This feels like this person's kind of stabilizing and making it clear how they feel, especially if they've been not so open about it, okay? So that is all I have for you today, pile one. Hopefully it resonated. If it did, please like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can stay on the know on all the content we have on this channel. Thank you for watching. All right, pile two, if you selected this pink angel aura, then this is your reading, okay? I'm trying to see if you can kind of, when it's in light, it changes colors a little bit because it's like a rainbow aura, but it's primarily pink. You can kind of see it there, right? You see that? All of those colors. So yeah, beautiful, beautiful crystal if that's what you selected. I'm gonna put it in a way that it's not necessarily in the way so that we have space for our cards. I do have this Sacred Geometry Activations Oracle deck that I like to use, especially in conjunction with this Psychic Tarot, because it does have cards aligned with the chakras. So if you have issues or if there's something you need to be calling your attention to as it relates to the chakras, you will get that from this reading for sure. Okay, I'm shuffling this upside down, so you may feel flipped upside down. There may be a little bit of a disconnect in the connection between the two of you, but I do want to go ahead and bring up this tea message because I did it in pile 1. I like to drink tea. It's still morning here. So it is the world needs your unique gifts. Don't leave with them still inside of you. Be open, okay? Share with the world everything that you have to offer, okay, pile 2? That's a unique message for you that you definitely need to hear today. So let me flip this up right. You have consciousness here. And I will get a good shuffle so we can get a message for you, so we can hop right into your reading, okay? Let's see. Pile 2. Give me a message for pile 2, so we can see this person's energy the next time that pile 2 sees them, okay? So let's see. Pink Angel Aura. Give me a card, please. Thank you so much. Let's see. We have number 28, Gaia. Beautiful. The frequency of Gaia reminds us that we are infinitely connected to one another, just as we are to our great mother and to the universe that births us all. Okay? Beautiful energy. It is very earthy. Okay? You may have earth sign placements. At the bottom, you have discernment. Very pivotal energy coming through. Okay? Discernment says the frequency of discernment supports our ability to view the world and the people around us from a place of inner balance and attachment, yet with compassion and wisdom. Pile 2, if you are the type of person that likes to take things personally, or if you're hyper individualistic, these cards are asking you to kind of take a step back and just kind of pull within so that you can feel yourself aligning with the world and the community and the people and your contacts around you, because this speaks to an energy of someone that is very, very self-identified in a way that it is a me against the world, and spirit says that's not necessary and it's hindering your connection. Okay, use discernment, right? Be discerning, right? Don't be gullible, don't be overextending, you know what I mean? Like, don't be naive, but don't be overly guarded, fixed, and unwavering. Okay, be mindful of that, because it is affecting your connection, right? Your lack of ability to compromise and to consider other people around you. Okay, it's impacting the connection. So keep that in mind the next time you see this person. I am going to move this discernment deck off to the side so that I can have space. Yeah, it works well here. I want to leave as much space on the open table as possible for your cards. So definitely the case. So be one with the world, right? Don't just be yourself, isolated from the world. Take part in it, right? And that's relevant to your tea message that we got as well. And look up that angel aura, that pink angel aura, because there's definitely a message there for you based on the crystal that you picked. Okay, pile 2. So let me get a good shuffle here, and we will pull 3 cards, take the bottom, and see what it's going to be like the next time you see this person. Okay, pile 2, the next time you see this person. What's that? Oh, okay, I'm gonna take it since it slipped out the bottom. You got the Justice. It is truth, right? Truth, clarity, a confirmation of some sort, some energy. Again, Judgment is very final, right? Whatever happens the next time you see this person, there's no going back. There's no difference. There's no going back to the past energy of the connection. What is the future will be fixed, just like you and your energy, right? So just be mindful of that. Let me get a couple of more cards so we can see what this is the next time you see this person. Lots of greens and blues here. You can even see it in that truth card, that judgment, sorry, energy coming through. Pile 2, the next time you see this person, what's gonna happen? What's gonna be like when you see this person? 2 cards, please. Okay, there's 1. 5. Oh no, I don't know why I said 5. There's no 5s on the table. 20 may be a relevant number though. It did call my attention. Discernment is number 20. Gaia is 28, but truth is number 20, and you have 2 again. So 2 may be a very relevant number for you, especially since you picked pile 2. But this right here, it is the Pentacle Suite. This is the 2 of Pentacles. It talks about balance. It talks about compromise. It says movement, choices, decisions. So something about you and your person, the next time you see each other, there's going to have to be some sort of compromise. And it's going to be some sort of decision making, right? You have decisions, you have justice, which talks about decisions. You have discernment. You have to use discernment as it relates to your connection and the energy that you two have together. So let me see if I can get this last card, take the bottom, and get more clarity. Because after this, we're going to hop right into those astrology-based oracle decks so we can get this information on what's going to happen the next time you see this person, okay? Next time you see them, how to... Let me know what's going to happen the next time you see them, how to... Trapped in fear. That is the Eight of Swords. That's restraint. And some of you, there will be no action next time you see each other, right? Like it won't be anything dramatic. It says truth as if something will shift. Like this person's going to hold back. But most of you, like I just had to get that out of there. Most of you though, this trapped in fear energy, it is that fixed energy. Like I said, that is for some of you. And it shows me that compromising energy, right? So holding back, restraint is not necessarily just me being fixed in my ways and not allowing myself to change. It is also an energy of me being, me holding back because it's not necessary to push an issue. So if there's a disagreement between the two of you, this person's likely to hold back and not engage you on it because compromising and not pushing the issue further. Like if there's an issue, there's no need to push it further. It's not necessary. Like they know the truth. They know where it's headed. It really is not worth whatever argument or disconnect or disagreement that it may cause to engage you on whatever that is. Some of you as it relates to that. Okay. Like it could just be an agree to disagree. You have Four of Wands. It says foundations and achievements. So it could be a living situation, okay? I'm sipping my tea, y'all. Give me a moment. It could be a living situation for some of you. Like if this is a long-term connection and you're talking about where you're going to live, there needs to be some sort of compromise on where you're going to live and how you're going to proceed with finding somewhere to live, how you're going to proceed with the relationship, getting married, because this is often a couple after like a marriage, finding a new home, entering a new home. So it could be the nature of your connection, especially if it's long-term, figuring out how the living arrangement going forward. And then those of you where it's brand new, it is okay, where is this headed? Let's figure out where we're going. Are we going to continue to stay where we are, holding ourselves back, or are we going to proceed further with a connection and evolve the connection? It's going to be a decision that has to be made. Are we going to merge and be one physically on the earth plane, or are we going to just hold back and let it go, right? Depending on the connection. So let me pull on this the astrology-based oracle decks. This one is the Spirit de la Lune. Thank you so much. Yeah, there's some messages coming through. You've got guidance. Number 24, guidance. So, like I said, just it's something about information. There's got to be some critical information that comes out next time you see this person or around that time that you need to kind of ponder and marinate on as it relates to the connection. You have rejuvenate. Okay. 2434, you have rejuvenate. So refreshing. And again, it could be a new place. It could be a new energy of the connection. It could be just to start. This could be an ex that we're discussing, right? If this is an ex, then we're discussing an ex that is, if they're coming back in for you two to try again, that they're going to just let go what happened, move forward without regards for the past. They're going to want to start completely fresh. You have to let the past go or it's not going to work. Completely new. Okay. And it has to be that way for it to work if we're talking about an ex, okay? Definitely the case. And that is the guidance directly from Spirit, right? Especially if you have like a grudge, if you're holding a grudge against this person. Some of you, you and or your person are holding past trauma against each other in the connection, and that is the disconnect. Like they're holding you accountable for people in their past romantically and you as them as well, like that baggage. And it's time to let that go so that you two can really see each other as you actually are. Because right now, it looks like you're projecting. This Gaia discernment energy feels like projecting onto one another. Okay, what is this? Pisces. Okay, it says intimacy, intuition, and compassion. This is a very deep and intense connection. This is also Pisces energy and that judgment, like you want to call it justice, and that judgment card. So that's 12th house energy of aspects of yourself that you're not necessarily aware of. With discernment, again, discernment guy, are you, there's aspects of yourself that is hindering the connection, you and them, and you can't quite see it. So Spirit is asking you to take time for yourself and really evaluate your actions, the way you're reacting to this person and other people as well, like the way you're reacting. Like, you know, if you're taking things super personally, or if you're always on guard, always feeling attacked, always feel like this person's out to do you wrong, just be mindful of that trauma and where it actually stems from. Okay, and maybe that's part of the conversation that has to happen between the two of you the next time they see you, is acknowledging that energy. And the way you choose trauma manifests exactly at the bottom of the deck. You have mutable. So those signs are Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, and again, Pisces. Okay, surrender, fluidity, and welcoming change, being open and receptive to being adaptive to one another. That's the energy that's going to come in the next time you see this person. You have to be adaptive. You can't be fixed in that eight of swords energy. Sorry, definitely can't be that way. Have to compromise in connections. Okay, so let me pull from this Moonology deck so we can see the next time you see this person. I'm not seeing any physical locations or anything outside of it surrounding a home. It could be a new home, seeing your home, seeing someone else's home, like a housewarming could be that. Could be that. Could be a wedding, some of you. Like this person, where you're seeing this person. Pisces rules water. It could be areas with water, island, beach, along coastlines of certain places, you know. Could be that. Let's see. Sorry, I'm trying to avoid hitting that. So, how to the next time they see you? What's the energy? That's 3 cards. You know what? I'll take them. I will take them. I'm not going to be that particular today. You do have mutable energy again. Look at that. Yeah, we're definitely taking it as it comes. Look at this. Mutable energy. Nothing is yet set in stone. Stop being so fixed. It's not necessary. At the bottom here with this mutable, with the nothing is set in stone, I did mention along coastlines. Okay, we do have this water here again, which is interesting because mutable signs are not necessarily water. There is Pisces, but it didn't have to have that tide, right? That fluidity of that water. It's asking you to be that way. But definitely one or both of you may have water placement, specifically Pisces. I just want to say though, or mutable signs. You may be one of those signs that I listed. Nothing is yet set in stone. It's saying that you two can be wherever you want to be, and that'll also be the conversation is we can be together, or we don't have to be, or it just, you know what I mean? Like it feels like you two have a decision to make the next time you two see each other, and that you're going to have to really work together to see what's best for you two. And it's not all like serious, like, right? Primarily you exes or you long-term connections is that serious tone. But those of you where it's new, it's fresh, it's dating, it's crush or secret admirer or something like that, it's just like trying to figure out what it is. Like, are we compatible? Are we interested in one another? Like, that's the energy coming through. But I do feel like some of you, the next time they see you, it's like that rejuvenate and all of this nothing, it feels like a refresher. Okay, there's a refresher here that has to happen, maybe a do-over. So you do have, I did mention that baggage, right? You have the waning moon. It is what do you need to release, right? That is exactly what it says. It's funny, I've been calling this the justice. I think the scales are throwing me off, but you do have scales here in this judgment card, but I've been calling it justice. And here we do have new moon in Libra, right? That 7th house of relationships, serious nature of relationships is 4 of Wands energy. So that could be the case. And it also is the scales of Libra, of balance, of compromise, of working together as a couple and doing what's best for you both equally, not just one or the other. And again, expanding your perspective in this full moon in Sagittarius, learning more about each other and what motivates each other in that 9th house energy, looking at the bigger picture. Okay, exactly the energy, the confirmation of what we've been talking about this time. So let me just hop right into these love-based decks. I'm going to shuffle, but I can already see that the next time you see this person, it may be surrounded by some kind of legalities or just contracts related to that. It could be professional based, because it talks about contracts of any formal nature, whether it is of a marriage or relationship or divorce, or if it's court, or if it is work related, academic related with Sagittarius. Could be traveling for any of those reasons, could be doing research or studying for any of those reasons with that Sagittarius card here. Okay, you do have as I split the deck, control issues and ready for love. Like I said, that is your energy coming through. Could be related to you, this person, or both. Okay, but that's definitely the energy of the overall connection. Okay, because I do keep seeing the energy of I versus you and then us, right, in this connection. And it can't be that way. You want to be independent of one another, but you also want to merge. Okay, like there has to be that balance of where you two combine versus just constantly dissociating yourself from this person. Okay, and them you. Okay, so let me see. What's this? Communication. A conversation is on the horizon. Someone is planning to reach out. Be ready to express yourself. Listen, how to exactly what we've been talking about: guidance, truth, discernment, Gaia. Like that's the energy. That is the energy. Okay. And then at the bottom, especially those of you where it's brand new, trying to I mean, it's gonna layer. It is what it is. But I'm trying to keep things in frame. You who do have courting, this period of development towards a romantic relationship is important. This time will help you both see if marriage is in the cards. So again, I love that everything just ties in together so fluidly. This is, if this is an ex, it's again that refresher that I talked about. If this is a evolution of a connection, a lasting connection, then this is talking about the next stages, the next steps. Like, what do we do next? Where do we go? Home, family, marriage. What are in the cards for us if this is a long-term connection? If it is new, we're talking about beginning of a courtship, right? And communicating what that looks like. So let me pull from this other love-based deck. Next time they see you. I'll fix these. I always mess them up with the new setup because I don't have all of the space, and I want you to see me shuffle because I think that's a nice effect. So we'll slide everything together. Once I pull, we'll just keep doing it. We'll get it together. Okay, pile 2. All right, pile 2. Okay. Next time they see you. Next time they see you, pile 2. Okay, what is that? Okay, I'm going to pull another one because if you pick pile 1, here you go again. Choices, right? It says 2 or more will be vying for your attention at once. You'll have to choose which one to pursue. Now, this is not just about suitors. This is also about because you do have courting, it is about suitors, but it is about being clear about what it is you want. It talks about decisions that have to be made, like the compromises you two will have to make as a couple if you're going to proceed, if you have your own goals, your own aspirations, the things that you want to do in this life, your own foundation and achievements, like you have your own structure, and how do you two balance it? You know what I mean? Like decisions, real decisions have to be made to merge, especially with that Gaia where we talk about being with one another, you know, one with the universe, one with each other versus I am an individual, right? So I want to pull one more because I don't want that to be the one card that came from this deck since it came out in pile 1. What's this? I was debating on whether or not, I'm nosy, so I probably glanced at it. Game of conquest. The new love will try hard to win your heart. Be certain it's not just a game. Pursuit. If you have third party energy, your person's gonna pursue. Like it's gonna be a certain situation of pursuit for you, the courtship. So that's your confirmation if this is your pal. Let me be nosy because I'm not gonna lie. I want to see what this is on the rebound. Ooh, that's juicy. So someone is on the rebound. Could be a confusing ride. Take things slow. So I'm gonna put it here because I need it came out. So why not? It feels like there's a bit of a messy situation. If you're talking about an ex, some of you are talking about more than one person. That's why we have choices. Like some of you are asking about more than one person. You don't know what to do. You need to use discernment. Like, are you going to take your ex back? Are you going to proceed with this new person? You have to figure it out, right? Like, does your ex want you back because they see you moving on, right? Is that the case? Because I can see that here. Like, your ex is kind of creating drama where it doesn't have to happen for some of you. Others of you, it is just the energy of make sure this person is not using you to get over their ex. Make sure, because nothing is just set in stone. That mutable, it feels like a transition. That mutable energy could be a transitioning energy, like let me just get over this person right now and have fun. Make sure that's not you. You'll know if it resonates, but just be mindful. But a lot of you, these 3 cards talk about effort, action, decision making, especially with this judgment. Like, this person is certain, they're sure, they know exactly what they're going to do and exactly how they're going to do it, and they just want to make sure you're on board for the journey, for the game, right? On the rebound game of conquest. Some of you are going to see this person in an environment that is very sporty, athletic, competitive, right? On the rebound game of conquest, it feels like athletics. Could be the gym, could be some type of sporting venue. That's when you're going to see this person in some type of setting like that, okay? So at the bottom, you do have interference. That is mess, that is drama. I did mention that messy ex. It could be messy, just third-party situations overall. It could be people that want your person, people that want you with these choices. All of these people that want attention, right? Could be drama surrounding the situation. Just make sure that you don't let it affect the connection. But interference says, be cautious not to allow others to get in the way with an upcoming relationship. Think for yourself, especially those of you where this is a new connection. Just make sure that you don't allow other people to influence you, because in that fixed energy, some of you are the opposite. Like, some of you are not fixed and unwavering. Some of you are a little too easily influenced with discernment. Like, use your own discernment. You're a little too receptive to other people's perceptions, and that Gaia and that mutable energy is just you just being way too fluid and adaptive and just listening to what everybody says about your person. So make sure that's not you, okay? So let me pull from this other deck. Okay, pile 2. Next time you see this person, yeah, people are going to try to create drama where there is none. Just be mindful of that. Okay. And again, I fixed the cards. It'll be fine. Okay. If you're a person that doesn't like the way that my cards are super cluttery. Yeah, some of you don't like it. It's fine. I promise. I'll pick these up and then we will get back to the shuffle. Okay. How to, the next time you see your person, it's the energy like the next time you see your person. There was a card. New love is at the bottom, but the card that wanted to come out hesitated. So we don't like to take hesitations all the time. Sometimes. 1, please. Come on, pile 2. I'm interested because this is the what is the name of this deck? Goodness, I don't know where it is. It doesn't really want to talk, but you chose the pink angel aura, and so this is the Love Angels Oracle. It has the word angel in it as well, so it's just interesting. So I'm gonna force it real quick and just see what comes out. No, okay, no, you will not. Okay, but it's interesting that it took so long to come from this deck, because this is a deck that kind of mirrors the energy of your crystal. So definitely look into your crystal. It says it is safe for you to love. That's that trauma. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So you have issues, you have trust issues with, you want this person, but at the same time, you're not open and receptive to them. You have to be open and receptive to them. And your person may be mirroring you, but that has to be a conversation. It has to be an energy, but there's a fear, a deep-seated fear here, like not feeling safe in the connection. And it could be all of these external influences, like being too receptive or just being super guarded to where you're not even letting the person in. Just be mindful, because you do have free yourself at the bottom. It says it's time to take back control of your life. So again, if you're easily influenced by other people for a variety of reasons, not just this connection, take back control of your life. If you're hyper fixed, you don't even realize that you're limiting yourself in that 8 of Swords. Like, you are stopping progression of your life. You're slowing yourself down, not just in terms of your romantic connections, but all connections. And it could be impacting the amount of success you see, because you're guarded, you're, cold, you're not receptive enough to advance. if that makes sense. So free yourself, take back control of your life, and be open, okay, and receptive, so that you can reap all of the benefits that Earth has to offer, okay? I'm going to put this here. And I'm going to pull from Melanin Pop next because I'm interested to see what comes. It is a very eclectic deck. You never know what you're going to get. So I think I want 2 from it just because of that reason, but we will see. I'm not going to take that. I think of all of the piles, this one so far is the messiest. I mean, granted, I've only done 1, but it's still funny. So let's see. Pile 2. Next time they see you. What's the energy going to be like the next time they see you? Learning. I love that. So look at that, student. It says learning, classes, college, observant, listening, study. So learning. It feels like communication a little bit. It feels like you two may be taking some type of course, some type of training. You two may be in school together, or you two may be teaching something together, sharing something together. But something about the next time they see you is involving that learning. But it also is that listening and communicating to one another, learning each other, being expressive with one another. So that's what it's going to be like the next time this person sees you. And you may be learning a new hobby together, or doing something for the first time. It may be something you've never experienced before, or something they've never experienced before, as it relates to all of this energy of like this competitive environment. Like it may be a project, or like a new sport, or just new something that one of you has never done before. At least it could be both. Okay, let me get one more card. No, take the bottom out to the next time you see this person. Okay. Groupie. That could be this conquest, rebound energy. What is that underneath? The choices. Somebody's gonna get a lot of attention from somebody. Like somebody is thirsty for you or your person, and it's like creating a situation, right? It's a shallow fan, obsession, stalking, lust. And again, it's that, but it's shallow, it's superficial, right? It's not as deep as the connection with you and this person, or you know what I mean, like, or if this person you're asking about is that shallow connection, you're using it to avoid the other one, or you know what I mean, like there's a variety of ways it could resonate. This is a general reading, and a lot of you have very specific situations, but there's a person, right, that's really just all over you, all over your person, and just won't let it go, and it's kind of creating drama for you or them or both in the connection, and just making it more difficult. And it also talks about how into your person is as well, like, you know, that obsessive energy. It's kind of like this person's really into you and making it very clear, especially if there's people chasing you, like they're all in, like the game of conquest, they're in it to win it, right? You have desert. Something about land. It says clarity, honesty, survival, wisdom, and self-discovery. So, and I wasn't holding it in frame, but here it is for you to see. Again, it feels like nothing left in stone, like barren land, like not saying the connection is that, but like not to worry about the things that, the external influences that are trying to affect the connection, with judgment, nothing yet set in stone, and desert. It's like, I'm also hearing like all of this space, lots of space, something about open space. It could be open land, it could just be an open room, just something about open space where there's not that many people. Okay, it could be that could be relevant for some of you. Okay. So let me put this down. I am going to pull from this last deck. It is the Golden Twin Flames Soulmate Hybrid. I think in pile 1 I took 2. I'm not worried about fixing the cards now because reading is almost over. But I think I'm going to take 3 just to close out this energy of the next time you see a person. Okay. Let's see. Pure heart. And I know it flipped, but for whatever reason, I just naturally grabbed it that way. So I always take the card as I pick it up, unless I stare at it. Then I take it as it fell. But you have pure heart. So next time you see this person, you'll realize how genuine they are relating to you and the connection, okay? Very pure of heart as it relates to you. So it is safe for you to love, okay? You don't have to be worried. You can learn to be a little more open, like being a student of like yourself, of love, of connections, just learning more about yourself, being open, because again, this person's very pure of heart, okay? very genuine as it relates to you in the connection. Not that shallow energy at all, especially if that's not a real person. If this is energy that you fear, if this is your trauma, that groupie energy is your trauma that you're projecting versus actually being someone. Because some of you, it's actual external influences. Others of you, this is your mind, right? With all of that Pisces energy that came through. It's your fantasies taking over and influencing the connection. You do have opening, right? Opening, being open, receptive. That's you. That's this person. Definitely your person being very open towards you. You just need to make sure that you're not guarded so that they don't close it back up on you if they've already been that way in the past. I'll take those two. At the bottom, you have in love. This person's going to be very clearly in love with you the next time they see you, okay? So let's see what these two cards are. Puppy love, that's sweet. That's very innocent. It's not this energy at all that you fear. Pure heart. This person's sweet. Very, very sweet. Almost childlike. The love that they'll express to you, the energy they'll give you the next time you see you is so pure. It's so sweet. It's like a puppy. It's so cute, okay? That's the energy this person's going to give you. And then you do have flighty. Make sure that is not you. Okay, flighty, for me, it feels like this person may come in hot. They may float in very quickly, like, hey, I haven't seen you in a while. I miss you, where you've been. And you just make sure that this sweet energy, this open energy that they give you, especially if you're not used to it from them, this loving energy, make sure it doesn't spook you and you end up self-sabotaging, right? Don't shut down in that Eight of Swords, okay? Don't start thinking about all of these other people. Don't let this interference, because some of you, again, it's that Pisces 12th house energy. Interference is a necessary external factor. It's internal factors. It's not other people. It's your own mind working against you. Do not allow this to make you run. If this is what you want, right? If you don't want this person, then that's fine. But if this is a connection that you want, since you're asking about it, just make sure that you're open and receptive to it, because the next time this person sees you, it's going to be a very pure energy, especially if there's been drama. It'll be a refresher. It'll be like it never happened. And if you're okay with moving past it, it'll be nice. It'll be pure and they have genuine intentions, okay? So that is all I have for you today, Pile 2. Hopefully it resonated. If it did, please like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can stay in the know on the content I post on this channel. Thank you for watching. All right, Pile 3, if you selected this beautiful smoky quartz crystal, then this is your reading. It looks a little gray, but it really does have a brown undertone. So yeah, definitely really nice crystal if you selected it. So I want to start with, I do have tea that I've been drinking this whole reading, and I actually added more hot water to the bag, but the message says the world needs your unique gifts. Don't leave with them still inside of you. So again, be open and receptive to the world around you. Share your gifts, share your talents, whatever you're good at. Make sure you're putting that energy to work. I'm going to start with this Sacred Geometry Activations Oracle deck. I love to use it with the Psychic Tarot deck because they both have like chakra messages in there. So if you need those energies, they will likely come through, okay? So let's see the next time you see your person. We'll get some energy as an overview, and then I will hop right into your reading. Okay, Pile 3, give me a message for Pile 3. There we go. Stepping into your power. And I love that because like I have this candle lit. You may have divine feminine energy. That is a divine feminine candle that I have lit here. That's random candle that I found at Dollar Tree. So maybe go to your local Dollar Tree and see what you find. You may find something that you didn't expect, right? So yeah, the number 3 solar plexus chakra. It says the energy of the solar plexus chakra, the yellow flower of life, supports our sense of self, our personal power, our willpower, as well as our knowing of who we are and what our contribution is to the whole. And that also complements that T message that you have there. So again, stepping into your power, being very powerful, you and or your person will be in that energy the next time you see each other. At the bottom, you have prosperity. Ooh, I love that energy for you. So it feels like you and or your person will be doing very, very well the next time you see each other. Like you're gonna have some type of glow up, step into your power. This is a leadership energy. This is a boss energy. This is ownership energy as well. Like if you have your own business in some sort, but prosperity at the bottom. The frequency of prosperity supports our feeling of well-being by allowing the inclusion of everything that makes our body, mind, heart, soul, and spirit sing. It invites us to express ourselves in joy and celebration of the abundance and riches that the universe provides. So prosperity. You and your person are going to be at a very prosperous period the next time you two see each other. Love that energy. Very nice. So let me go ahead into this deck and see what it's going to be like. What's the energy the next time you see your person, okay? Next time they see you. Definitely some successful energy as it relates to finances and career, because this is Capricorn energy when I split the deck. Oh, wow. Okay, so Capricorn energy when I split the deck, this is the Devil card, temptation, right? 10th house of career and social status. And then you have the Star, which is Aquarius energy, 11th house of networking and professional endeavors of community. So really vibrant period of life for you that you're stepping into, as well as your person. Because again, in order for you two to be aligned in that way, the next time you see each other, like you have to at least be doing somewhat well. Like I don't see you being at a horrible period of life, unless it comes through in the cards when your person's doing so well the next time you see them. But like I said, I also don't want to speak too soon. We will see. But I mean, this is very, very positive energy coming through for you. I might be spilling tea. You might be doing well. Number 3 may be very, very relevant, as you do have you've selected Pile 3, you have the 3rd chakra, and you have number 36. So 3 and 6, which also adds up to 9, could be any type of numerology in your reading. So let me take these two. What is this? You've got the 7 of Swords, deception and envy. Some jealous energy coming through. 6, memories of love. I can already see some specific messages coming through. So you got 7, 6, the sequence. Some of you, this is your glow up the next time you see your person. Like you are in that power. And again, this message was technically for you anyway. I did try to combine it into the reading as the next time you see a person, but this solar plexus energy is your energy that you should be stepping into. And so with that deception, envy, memories of love, this is an ex, or even just someone that feels like they might have missed out on their chance with you. They'll be feeling like they'll be missing you. They'll be a little bit jealous, not just of your success, yes, your success, but also of the potential of the connection. Like you might be moving on, you might be with someone else, or, you know, 7 of Swords, a sneaky hidden energy. So they may not know if you're seeing someone. They may be a little jealous. They remember how things were with you. Like, okay, so like it's Pile 3, like moving on, like what's going on, trying to figure out what's going on with you. So let me get one more card and I'll take the bottom. Thank you so much. Let's see what it is. Crown chakra. Connection to spirit. Love that. And I love that it came out in 2 separate decks. 7 may be a relevant number for you as well. So you have like some chakra work. I love that I talked about that, and then I ended up getting cards that confirmed me needing to use these 2 decks. You do have number 4, which is rest and rejuvenate. So if you pulled back from this person to recover from something of some form, or just left them alone because the connection was possibly just not working out for you and or them, then here we are, the confirmation, because this person, next time you see them, in some instances, this is the first message, will kind of be sick, like very hurt by the fact that you're doing so well and living a better life without them. Okay, if this is an ex or someone that just feels like they missed their shot, the next time you see this person, if that is not your situation, let me see, this person may be very not guarded, right? You'll know, but for whatever reason, they don't want you to see how invested they are in you emotionally, especially if this is someone you have a history with. It doesn't have to be an ex. They don't want you to know how intensely they feel for you with the 7 of Swords, okay? It's very clear. They can't hide it, but they try to anyway, right? And because with the 6 of Cups, that is like a deep connection. It's like a soul tie, right? Especially with that crown chakra. It's like the divine, right? So this person may be distant or appear distant, especially if they see you looking good and feeling good. And it's just an interesting story to develop here. So let me get into these astrology based oracle decks so I can get more clarity on why this energy is coming through this way. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I think I mentioned, was it this pile? There's an energy. I think I mentioned in this pile, possibly the divine feminine energy, because I have that candle. If it was a previous pile, maybe you were called to another pile, but you do have this lunar eclipse sovereignty card, which is divine feminine energy coming through. So stepping into your personal power, stepping into your feminine power. If you are divine or divine feminine or identify as such, this is your confirmation. If not, you may be dealing with what you would consider to be a divine feminine, someone that has their energy together in alignment and whatnot. So that makes sense, considering the jealousy and feelings of loss and lack coming through. Definitely the case. You do have the explorer, Sagittarius energy of expansion, someone that is growing and evolving beyond their current state, someone that is living a much higher quality of life than what they passed. Look at all of this bottom chakra energy, red, orange, and yellow, all of this earth-based power coming through for your person. So, and you, again, it could flip. Like your person may be in this power or you may be in this power. And again, there are instances where you both mirror. It's a general reading. Take how it aligns for you. Like if you know your person is just not together, like they have a lot going on and there's no way this is them the next time you see them, then obviously that is you and you know you've got your stuff together, and vice versa. So just like I said, it's a general message. If you wanted something more specific, you would have to book a personal reading, which I am available for at this time. So let me go ahead and pull from this Lunology deck. Yeah, someone's really expanding and just growing and living a very prosperous life very, very soon. Okay. Love it. I feel like the cards are not hesitating for this power. It says be bold and make the first move. This person's coming in hot. They may just come right at you the next time they see you. Whatever setting it is, they may come right at you. Okay, just right at you. Like let me pull up on pile 3 really quick. You have full moon in Taurus. Your dreams need a practical plan. Physical based energy, earth based energy. And again, solar plexus is fire, right? It is fiery energy, but it is all of this is rooted in earth and how you move and maneuver this plane. But again, practical plan. This person's gonna have a plan. This person may actually plan to see you, right? Whether or not you know about it, because deception and envy, they may be sneaky about it. They may show up somewhere they know you're gonna be, but it's a plan so that they can get close to you again, or for the first time if it's a secret admirer. Could see that here with this combination, so that they can kind of make their move towards you. Okay. Definitely the case, especially if they can catch you alone with the rest and rejuvenate. Like if they're used to seeing you around with a lot of people, or they're used to seeing you in public settings, kind of like sneak up on you. And that sounds so creepy. Not sneak up on you, but like kind of show up somewhere where they know they can kind of isolate you, which still sounds creepy, so that they can kind of shoot their shot either for the first time or again. I'm trying to think of an example that's not creepy, but it's hard to describe. So I'm just, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Okay. It's not creepy to you because you actually, like if this is a person that you're invested in, it's not creepy. It's like, oh, this person, like, I don't know, showed up to my yoga class. I don't know. I'm just making up random scenarios of how they could do that. So let me see what's going on with this person. Sextile. Yeah, so they have a combination of tension and flow potential and a rewarding situation. Someone is really coming into it, okay? Like really coming into some success, okay? Like I said, I'm hoping for you. Like, love that for you, pile 3. It just looks really, really well. Is this? Oh yeah, and I'm just holding it like that. But because I'm holding this deck upside down now, like for whatever reason I picked it up upside down, I'm gonna take the bottom and reverse it. Is Aquarius energy. It says originality, philanthropy, and progressive imaginings. So this person, this is not social energy, right? Like Aquarius is, especially if this person knows you from social media or online, this person's going to try to meet you in person in real life. Okay, that's the kind of energy. Or see you if they do know you, like they'll find a way to stumble upon you day to day. Or even just again, this is that isolation from public energy, like not, you know, outside of the network, outside of the community, outside of the club, outside of the yoga class, outside of the trainings, whatever the setting this 11th house energy is, that they're trying to figure out a way to see you outside of that, to engage you, right? A combination of tension and flow. They're trying to find a way to do an imbalance. They actually are actively trying to make sure that they don't come across as creepy. Because even if it's an ex, like they know you and they know what kind of stuff is like really creepy. It's like they're trying to do it in a way that is not crossing a boundary, right? A combination of tension and flow, potential in a rewarding situation. So this is an interesting pile because it feels like someone that is actively trying to manipulate the next time they see you. Like it's not someone you just run into. They're trying to see you, okay? Like by showing up and catching you alone in whatever setting, right? Let me pull from these love-based decks. See the next time this person sees you. I'll take them. It's 3. Why not? You do have love at first sight. So again, if it's a secret admirer, which I have, or someone that has a crush on you, or someone you have a crush on, or whatever, if it's new, it's like love at first sight. And if this is an ex, they want to come back and remind you, like, hey, remember, right? Especially 6 of Cups. Like, do you not remember what we had? Like, I've loved you from the moment I saw you, like kind of energy from your ex, okay? And it says the instant gravitational pull you two felt when first meeting lets you know that this is a soul connection. They want you to know about this soul connection. Where I'm going to put this deck. I'll put it on top of prosperity. We've got the space. So you have emotional support. Now is the time to check in with your emotions and your partner's thoughts and feelings. So if there's a situation where they could offer support, like they may be like, hey, let me know if you need anything, and it doesn't have to be anything sad. It could just simply be like, hey, let me know if you need help. Like I can support you on whatever thing you've got going on. I see you've got this glowing up. If you need like help with this, I can. Like making sure you know they're available. They're gonna make sure that you know that they are available, okay, to support you in whatever, okay? You have inner fears, which says, as you face your inner fears, you recognize what is holding you back from attracting a healthy and loving relationship with others and yourself. That's this person's energy the next time they see you. They're going to be like, you know what? I'm going to go for it, right? Be bold and make the first move. Like, I want pile 3. Let me make sure pile 3 knows that I'm available. Again, if it's an ex, or, you know, like, you know, I might have missed the first time, but I'm not going to miss it again. I'm going to make sure pile 1 knows, like, here I am. I'm here. You know, look at me, you know, wanting your attention. You do have freedom. When we can be our truest selves, we are then able to freely love. This person's gonna go for it, straight up. They're gonna go for it, and it is gonna be very liberating for them. But they're gonna go for it, and they're gonna be very open and honest about their intentions towards you, okay? Very truthful, especially if they've been hiding it for some time. So next time you see this person, next time they see you, what's the energy? What's the energy? What is the energy, pile 3? Card has been coming out a lot lately. Again, if you are in a situation that is not healthy, you let that go, okay? But you do have abusive relationship. If you find yourself in an abusive relationship, it's time to put a stop to it. Know you are deserving of real love. I want to pull another one to clarify that energy. But again, if you are in a situation that is toxic, if you've been in a situation that's toxic, just know you don't have to. Now, I will say, if this is a very toxic ex, let that go, right? You are stepping into your powerful energy. Like if it's an ex and it's an abusive situation, productivity, you're feeling very productive, sweet like honey, divine feminine energy. You're growing, expanding, learning, improving your life. You are in your personal power. You're finally learning how to stand on your own without needing this person. Let it go, okay? Let it go. Like what's practical? Free yourself of that connection, right? Allow yourself to heal and move forward. Especially if there's a new connection where you can do that. Just know that like don't allow your ex to pull back. Especially if there's someone new. I can lightly feel someone fading, not in the background, but there's someone here that's new you can kind of be with. Some of you. Okay, most of you in this situation with that ex, let it go, okay? For sure. But there are also instances where let me pull rocky start at the bottom. So I'll talk to that before I pull. You know what? I don't need more. This gives me what I need. Rocky Start says rocky starts can lead to happy endings. You'll have to decide if it's worth the fight. The choice is yours. So I'll put it here. I know it's like a very odd placement, but I'm gonna put it here. Those of you where we're not talking about an ex, we're not talking about some of you just watch it because this is like if you selected this to see about someone that you may or may not be interested in, that you feel like it's kind of stalking you, just watch it because it could be a little bit chaotic and possibly dangerous. So just watch yourself, okay? But with rocky start an abusive relationship, if you two are at the early stages, and it was just rough in the beginning, or even if it's an ex and it just was rough in the beginning, if it wasn't like abusive, you know what I mean? Like if it was just like, oh, compatibility issues, different stages of life, arguments, whatever, just normal relationship drama, then this is your confirmation that it's a rocky start. If this is truly an abusive relationship with something you had to heal from, something you had to step into your personal power as it relates, not going to tell you what to do, but the reality is you might want to let it go. But again, if it wasn't that bad, if it was just something like codependency and everything you're working through, you may be able to try again. Like I said, not going to put my personal opinion into the connection, but just it is what it is. But I will say some of you, it was rough in the beginning, and you're going to work through it. Or yeah, let me just pull from another deck. Okay. Some of you, the next time you see this person may be at some type of support group. If it's not, like if this is not a person that has been abusive to you, you may have, you may be in some type of spiritual journey, some type of counseling or therapy. You'll see this person in that setting because they have similar trauma, right? You're both working on stepping into your divine personal power, learning, evolving, and growing. Again, healing from past trauma. And it may be a little rough for you guys in the beginning, or was because of this history you both have, right? That emotional baggage, that trauma. You have free yourself at the bottom. Okay, but if you two are bonding over or just bonding in general and dealing with baggage in a connection, just know that you can make it past that rocky start. If you've both been in toxic situations before, which most people have at some point or another. Okay, I almost lost this card into the tea. Did I read them? I think I read that message. Anyway, you have worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. So if we are talking about a timing situation, because that energy was coming through a lot, someone that might have missed their chance, you know what I mean, like an ex that it didn't work out with at first, if it was not just this, or maybe you both were toxic and you both had to grow and evolve and it works out. Like again, not saying leave it alone if you two just were immature and needed to evolve, right? Like sometimes this can be an energy of needing to evolve, not necessarily someone being victimized, right? If there's not a victimization here, then it is growth that was necessary in this Explorer card that made it rocky. And after all of that work, it was necessary, because worth waiting for means the timing wasn't right, and it will be going forward if this is someone you want to try again with. And again, if it's new, all of that you went through, all of the trauma that you needed to heal from, that baggage, those past relationships that were this way, was to prepare you for meeting this person, and you two may bond over that, like the next time you see them. And I feel a future energy coming through for this pile. So those of you that are here are asking about an ex, or remembering a very specific ex or a few exes, and you're wondering when your connection is going to come in, like when someone's going to come in, this is your confirmation that all of that was for a reason, that the person that is coming in was worth you waiting for. And you may even have like a secret admirer that it may come to surface soon. You do have true love. This is a romance of a lifetime. Okay. And with your dreams need a practical plan. If you are asking about a future connection, if this is something that you're looking for, as aspiring to have, doing all of this personal work, this personal power will put you in that position. But also you do have to be realistic about your expectations as it relates to romance. Like, what are you doing to position yourself into being with someone romantically? Like, are you constantly waiting, or are you putting yourself out there? Just be mindful of that, okay? Let's see. And I love this Melanin Pop deck. It's very eclectic. Never know what you're going to get from this deck. So I may pull 2 cards just to see more energy on the next time you see a person. And I promise I'll fix these cards, okay? It's fine. Let's see. Next time you see this person. Those of you where, especially we're talking about this energy, or just an ex in general, doesn't have to be chaotic and abusive. Just some of you it is. That's why that card came through. You have give me space. It says time apart, boundaries, no contact. So this is your confirmation. And you do have underneath there that crown chakra. And here it is around the crown area, the crown space. Okay. So you have give me space. And that's the next one. Okay, so you have rags to riches in reverse. Lack mentality, scarcity, beginning phases. Rocky star. So if this is a new connection, it is early, right? It's very early. You two are kind of figuring things out, figuring out who you are, especially as you got past baggage and everything, just working it out to figure it out. Like it may be a very intense connection, especially with lovers first. Like you just try to figure things out before you can be with one another. And so that's the energy. I will say that if this is an ex, just watch it. Whoever's the glow up is like not even trying to engage. So if your person had the glow up, they may be like, I need space. I'm not really trying to go back to you. You're the past, right? You're the past energy. So if this is an ex and they are really up and coming, doing their thing, they may move on from you, pile 3. I'm not gonna lie. Like, give me space. The rags to riches is like, I don't really want to go back. I don't want to backtrack to you because you're where I was back before this, okay? Back before I evolved and grew and bettered myself, right? So just watch that. And then for sure, that's a very interesting energy. Some of you where there may be situations where you're, okay, so if this is new, right? Be bold. This person that's coming in is making sure that whatever connection they've had that may still be lingering in the background, they're like, listen, I'm moving on. Like, this situation is not what I want, and that will give them the energy that they need to continue moving forward with you, like being patient to move towards you. That just specific message. But you do have at the bottom powerful woman. I think powerful man came out in another pile, so you may want to read that one or watch that one. It may be a mirroring effect of some sort, but again, we're not super gender specific here, but we do have that energy. It says strength, achievement, success, leadership. So that may be relevant energy coming through, but someone is doing really well and is not necessarily trying to backtrack, or even if they are, it's not, it depends. So if this is an ex or someone that may have missed out, or someone that you may feel you've missed out on, if you are not mirroring their energy of success and moving forward and advancing, then they are not interested in reigniting the situation. If you two are on the same page and in alignment of growing and evolving and becoming better people and more successful people, if that's both of you, then they want to move forward. They just don't want to go back to that lack. So this says to me, if you both are in alignment of success, that the space led to it, and that They don't want, they're moving forward with a fresh start like it never happened, because they don't want to go back to that scarcity, right? The rags to riches says that's the energy that they do not want to associate with, that rags energy, that lack mentality, that lack physically anymore. Okay, so I'm gonna pull from this last deck. Honestly, some of you, this is what they're looking for. Whether it's like not gender specific, I said so in the previous pile where the powerful man came through. They're wanting someone that matches that energy. But again, some of you are asking possibly about like a divine masculine or a divine feminine, and like, regardless if this is someone that is looking for a feminine, they're looking for a divine feminine specifically. Whether they know those concepts or not, they're looking for someone, that a divine feminine that's in their power, right? The sovereignty, really evolving and very successful in their own right. And if this is someone that is this energy, right? If you're asking about this person that is embodying that energy already, then they are looking for someone to mirror that, right? A divine masculine that would do that. Okay. So I'm going to pull 3. Exactly. Look at that. Romance. So this person is going to be in an energy of romance. Whether or not that's with you, it's to be determined based on what stage of your life you're at. Okay. Flowers. This person may actually gift you flowers if you're aligning with that positive energy that's coming through for the pile. This did come out in a different pile because I can already see, I think it's sparks. Nope. Ooh, it's not. It's fireworks. But I thought it was sparks fly. But this is fireworks. So you may see fireworks with this person. It feels like a cute little day. Like it's almost like this is a timeless reading. Some of you may see this person around like the 4th of July if you're in the States. That feels like that energy coming through. So that's possible. But fireworks, romance, is feeling like whining and dining, like a very sweet energy. So let me see. I feel like I want 2 more instead of 1 more. Let me see what's going on with this person. Dream lover. Exactly. They want to be a dream lover, and they're looking for a dream lover. Like they want the fairy tale, they want the romance, the fireworks, the love at first sight. That's what they're seeking. And if they don't have that with you, then they're going to keep looking elsewhere, right? And if that's what they felt with you, if you know that's what you felt with them, then this is the energy coming through. This person may, when they come in asking, like those of you where this person is pursuing you and coming in, making the plans to try to engage you and approach you, they're gonna like directly ask you for a date and really plan a very nice date. Not necessarily expensive. It could be if this person is doing that well, but it's not about the expense. It's about the whole energy, right? Sweeping you off your feet. I'm gonna pull that 1 more that I wanted so we can confirm this energy. But yeah, I mean, romance, fireworks, what's that? Divine timing. We have another card here. I don't know where it is. It's probably buried underneath, but we were talking about divine timing, right? Everything happens in the time that is meant to happen. Oh, yep. Divine timing is at work in your love life. There it is. So that is, it's just it's the right time. It's the right moment. And that's the energy with this person. What is at the bottom? The answer is no. Okay. So if you were asking a yes or no question, the answer is no. Okay. And no doesn't mean no to the connection necessarily. It just means that there's a no. So some of you are going to get a hard no as it relates to the connection for sure. But a lot of you, it's a no to the past, right? So let me retreat. Rest, rejuvenate, retreat. Some of you, this person's they're gonna move on. They're gonna move on. But oh, look at that. So I don't even know what's going on in my hands right now. So secret admirer. Some of you need to move on to the secret admirer. If you are asking about a secret admirer, just this is your confirmation to disregard all of that baggage that came from the people with the history. Okay. Shifting of gears. So like I said, you know where you fall in this pile. You know your relationship and your connection with this person and how it's manifesting. This is a lot for me because there's so many different personalities, so many different connections that came through for this pile specifically, but I love it. I love it. I love that you're able to get messages here. I hope it was clear enough for you to understand. Let me know in the comments below what you think. So hopefully it resonated. If it did, please like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can stay in the know on the content that I post on this channel. Thank you for watching.